Every day, as the sun rises and falls, a new era of industry marches forward, untiring, precise, and relentless. Imagine a world where machines never sleep, where production lines hum with unbroken rhythm, and where the lights never go out. In this world, a single machine has the power to generate over $1 million in just 24 hours. This is not a dream of tomorrow. It is the reality unfolding in the most advanced factories today. Welcome to the dawn of intelligent automation, a revolution in manufacturing that is rewriting the rules of industry. Picture this, a vast production hall illuminated by the cool glow of LED lights, where robotic arms glide with balletic precision. Each movement is calculated, efficient, and executed with unwavering accuracy. These robots, some crafted by industry giants like ABB, are not just tools, they are the lifeblood of a new industrial revolution. Overhead, conveyor belts snake through the facility, carrying components from station to station, while automated guided vehicles shuttle materials with the intuition of a seasoned worker. At the heart of this transformation is the seamless integration of artificial intelligence and cutting-edge automation. Sensors, tiny but powerful, are embedded everywhere, collecting streams of data in real time. These Internet of Things sensors monitor temperature, humidity, vibration, and even the molecular composition of materials as they move through the line. Every metric is analyzed by AI-driven software, allowing the system to self-correct before a single error can occur. The result? Human error is virtually eliminated, and the margin for mistakes shrinks to zero. But how does such a machine operate? How does it manage to churn out goods around the clock, never tiring, never faltering? It begins with the core of the system, a programmable logic controller, or PLC, often provided by leaders like Siemens. This brain orchestrates every element of the factory, from the speed of the conveyor belts to the angle of the robotic arms. It communicates with every sensor, every motor, every mechanism, adjusting operations in milliseconds to optimize flow and efficiency. Above this intricate dance, an AI-powered analytics suite watches over the entire process. It learns from every cycle, every anomaly, and every success, constantly refining its approach. If a bearing starts to wear or a motor runs hotter than expected, predictive algorithms intervene instantly. Maintenance crews receive alerts before a problem can cause downtime, sometimes even before a human would have noticed the issue. The result is a production line that never stops, a perpetual motion machine fueled by data and intelligence, capable of generating staggering levels of output and revenue. To understand the true impact of this revolution, we turn to those who have witnessed it firsthand. The factory floor manager, a veteran of manufacturing, describes the transformation as nothing short of miraculous. We used to have teams working in shifts, monitoring every stage, reacting to problems as they arose. Now, the system anticipates issues before they happen. Our role has shifted from firefighting to fine-tuning and improvement. Instead of worrying about errors, we focus on innovation. A technology developer, one of the minds behind the software that powers the line, explains the magic beneath the surface. It's about creating a feedback loop. The system learns from itself. Every sensor, every robot is connected to a central nervous system. If one part of the line slows down, the rest adapt in real time. We're not just automating tasks, we're automating intelligence. A data analyst poring over streams of information from the plant shares how insights once buried in mountains of numbers now emerge in real time. The amount of data we generate is enormous, terabytes per day, but the AI filters it, highlights patterns, and flags anomalies. We can trace every product from raw material to final assembly, ensuring quality and consistency at a level we never thought possible. This is the promise of the smart factory, a place where productivity soars, costs plummet, and quality becomes a constant. But the implications stretch far beyond the factory walls. This technology is reshaping entire industries, disrupting traditional business models, and redefining what it means to work in manufacturing. For companies that embrace this new paradigm, the rewards are immense. Output increases by orders of magnitude. Products are made faster, with fewer defects, and at lower cost. Factories can switch between product lines with a few clicks, adapting to market demand in real time. Inventory is minimized, waste is reduced, and sustainability goals are easier to achieve. But for those who resist, the future is far less certain. In a world where machines can work without pause, where AI can outthink any manual process, and where automation can scale infinitely, the old ways of doing business are rapidly becoming obsolete. Companies that fail to adapt risk falling behind, unable to compete with the speed, efficiency, and adaptability of smart factories. Some ask, does this mean the end of human labor in manufacturing? The answer is more nuanced. Yes, the role of the worker is changing. Repetitive, dangerous, and monotonous tasks are now handled by machines. But new opportunities arise for those who can design, maintain, and optimize these complex systems. The demand for skilled technicians, engineers, programmers, and data analysts is skyrocketing. Human ingenuity is still at the heart of innovation, only now it is leveraged in new and exciting ways. This evolution brings new questions to the forefront. Will automation truly replace workers, or will it free them to pursue more creative, fulfilling roles? Will entire industries be upended, or will new industries emerge, driven by the power of intelligent machines? The answers are still unfolding, but one thing is clear: the companies that harness this technology today will shape the future of industry tomorrow. Consider the ripple effects beyond the factory. Automated logistics mean that goods move from production to shipping with unprecedented speed. Smart warehouses, run by fleets of autonomous robots, ensure that products are stored, retrieved, and shipped with perfect accuracy. Retailers and consumers alike benefit from faster delivery times, higher quality, and lower prices. The environmental impact is also profound. Intelligent systems optimize energy usage, reduce waste, and minimize the consumption of raw materials. Automated quality control means fewer defects and less rework. Predictive maintenance extends the life of machinery, reducing the need for replacements and the associated environmental costs. In this way, the smart factory is not just an economic engine, it is a force for sustainability and responsible production. Yet, with all this promise comes responsibility. The move toward autonomous, AI-driven manufacturing raises ethical and societal questions. How do we retrain workers whose jobs are displaced by automation? How do we ensure that the benefits of this revolution are shared broadly, rather than concentrated in the hands of a few? And how do we balance the relentless march of progress with the values of fairness, dignity, and community? Industry leaders are already grappling with these questions. Many are investing in workforce development, creating training programs to equip employees with the skills needed for the new era. Partnerships with universities and technical schools are blossoming as companies recognize the need for a new generation of talent, one that understands both the power of machines and the irreplaceable value of human creativity. The pace of change is breathtaking. In just a few short years, technologies that once seemed like science fiction have become standard practice in the world's leading factories. The next 5 years promise even greater transformation. Companies that fail to adapt may find themselves left behind, unable to compete with the relentless efficiency and adaptability of their automated rivals. So, as we stand on the threshold of this new industrial age, the questions become more urgent. Will your company seize the opportunity or be swept aside by the tide of innovation? Will you embrace the tools of tomorrow or cling to the comforts of the past? The future of industry is being written today, in the code that powers machines, in the data that drives decisions, and in the vision of those bold enough to lead. For all who work in manufacturing, from the shop floor to the executive suite, the message is clear. The era of intelligent automation is here. It is transforming the way we make, move, and manage the world's goods. It is creating new opportunities, new challenges, and new possibilities. And it is up to all of us to shape the path forward. As this revolution accelerates, a new kind of collaboration emerges between humans and machines, between engineers and analysts, between visionaries and pragmatists. Together, we are building factories that are smarter, faster, and more resilient than ever before. We are redefining what is possible, pushing the boundaries of technology and imagination. The journey is just beginning. The machines that run 24 hours a day, generating millions in value, are only the first step. The true potential of intelligent automation lies in its ability to empower us all, to create, to innovate, and to build a better future. Now, the question comes to you. Is this the end of an era for human workers, or the beginning of a new chapter where technology and talent work hand in hand? Will smart factories simply replace jobs, or will they unlock new opportunities we have yet to imagine? The answer, ultimately, depends on how we choose to adapt, to learn, and to lead. As you reflect on the possibilities, consider this. The greatest innovations of the past were once seen as threats. The steam engine, the assembly line, and the computer all brought dramatic change, but they also paved the way for progress and prosperity. Today, we stand at a similar crossroads. The machines may be smarter, the systems more complex, but the spirit of invention remains unchanged. So what do you think? Are intelligent, self-sustaining factories the harbingers of a jobless future, or are they the architects of a new era of opportunity? Will companies that ignore this technology survive the next 5 years, or will they fade into history, outpaced by those who embrace change? We invite you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts, your hopes, and your fears about the future of manufacturing. Will you be a part of the revolution or a bystander to history? If you're fascinated by the world of intelligent automation, inspired by the possibilities, or simply curious about what comes next, stay with us. Subscribe to follow the journey as we explore the frontiers of technology, industry, and innovation. The future is being forged right now. Don't miss your chance to be a part of it.